Okay. Oh man, what a headache. What a complete headache. But, I got through it. So kind of let me give you guys an update. Um working with your working with your sound, you're listening to your own voice and everything, and you're trying to get you're trying to get that perfect sound, and it doesn't sound the way that you want it to actually, because what you hear in your headphones is not the way it's going to come out actually, um after you record it and everything. So it's kind of a good thing that you don't like what you hear in the headphones, but knowing that when you record that's going to be that's going to change, then that makes a little bit of a difference. Um, because I tell you, I've been just this past couple days, this week, I've gone down a couple rabbit holes, and just tore my settings apart. Been lost, literally tweaking all day long. Get up, eat, go watch TV, come back, tweet. Get up, go do something else, come back, tweet. Get up, go do something else, come back, tweet. Just all day long. I mean, until like it was so bad. I was up at like 2 o'clock in the morning tweaking, and I was like, man, this is ridiculous. And I got up this morning, back at it, and then I finally said, you know what? Let me go back to yeah, if you listen to my earlier episodes, I had Lenny B um do had Lenny B do a profile for me, and he'll take your raw profile and then he'll send you back your profile finished with his chain on it. So what I did, I'm a very curious person, so I just kind of tore it apart, trying to figure out, okay, what is he doing? And what I figured out is with my profile, basically, because I knew I sent him a raw profile. So what I figured out is what he did, at least with mine. I'm not sure about what everybody else's, but with mine, he took mine and he must have ran it through some type of leveler or something like that or whatever, and that was it. That's all it sounds like was done. He may have added some like subtle EQ because he gave me a comment saying he would his suggestion would be to make a cut around the 500 range or something like that. So uh, what I ended up doing is I did that, and then I ended up going over to Copilot because down the rabbit hole again, and I said, you know what? I said, Copilot, give me the standard EQ settings for somebody with a tenor voice. So he gave me the settings, and they were just regular settings that just anybody is gonna give for should make a cut here, you should boost here, yada yada yada. So I took those settings and I put it on the bear profile, the bear uh setting, and I said okay. And actually, it sounded pretty good. It actually came out brighter than Lenny B's finished profile. And once I put the EQ on it, I mean, it came out pretty good. So that was a good thing. Because I was like just sick and tired of changing my settings, and it's just like with this settings, I have to be I have to get to a point to where I start being consistent with sound because my sound is all over the place, and I don't know. It's something that happens, I guess. It happens, but it it uh, it hopefully it can be appreciated as a learning process. So there's a lot of episodes before this one that are just they say right on them what I'm actually doing, and those were the purpose of those episodes. It was just um to get an episode out, whether it was high pass only, high pass, EQ, 528, rollcaster with no EQ, yada yada yada, all that kind of stuff. So then I can see how it sounds. So those were my points. And then there's one I think before this one that has my chain. Because I use the EQ, I use levelator, I use uh, isotope 12, and use this other thing that's for sibilance also. So um, using those, then it ends up coming out pretty good. So that's a good thing. Then I talk to ChatGPT again to get my chain right. So I got that all done with the order and everything, and I listened to it on my TV. Sounded pretty good. So I said, you know what, I'm running with this. So besides that, um, I've been waiting, just not really waiting, just sitting around, uh, seeing if I'm gonna get a call from Amazon as an Amazon delivery driver. So that'll seem like it'll be a decent job, decent area. The only big deal about it is they said you got 20 minutes to load your truck. So I mean that doesn't seem like it's a bad deal once you get the hang of it. And then they have cameras in the truck. So I mean you definitely have to obey laws, and it's like you just take your time and get everything done without causing an accident or anything. So um but besides that, there's not a whole lot else has been going on. I did make about, I think it was about, probably about 300 yesterday. I got really lucky on scratch offs because um, I bought one scratch off and I made like 140. So I went back, bought some more scratch offs. I won 250, went back, bought some more scratch offs. I won 120, 130, bought some more scratch offs, and then that was it. That was the end of my winning streak, but that was that was a decent winning streak right there. So I'm definitely not complaining about that. But not now that I have my now that I have my now that I have my settings and everything all set the way I really want them. Now I'll resume doing episodes every day on this podcast. I do episodes every day on my other podcast because I got a little time in the morning to eat my breakfast and relax a little bit. Because if I get that job, then I don't have to be there till 10 o'clock, or I think it's 10:30. I think 10:30 in the morning. So that's pretty good. It gives you time to wake up and everything like that, and get to work and all of that. So we'll see how that goes. But I just wanted to give my listeners an update on what's going on. with me and with the podcast, and start, and get more episodes out, So hope everybody's having a good day. If you ain't, chalk it up. If you're blessed to wake up tomorrow, you got another chance at life. Have a good one.